morning.
It is good morning. Happy
It's Friday the 13th.
Happy Friday the 13th to you, what's the word? Triskaidekaphobians?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's fear of Friday the 13th.
Do they like it or not like it?
I'm sorry, the number 13.
Do they like it? People like it or not like it?
That's a fear of the number 13, which
Oh.
comes from Norwegian mythology and also the Last Supper because there was 13.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome to From the Second Row. I'm Brenda
Yeah.
Rozzi, and this is my partner in crime.
This fountain of knowledge,
Yep.
or babbling idiocy or whatever, but yes,
This is Rich Russell.
yes, the
And-
troublemaker.
No. And we're going to go over the agenda for next Tuesday's City Council meeting, which is at 7 o'clock at City Council Chambers, the new City Council Chambers. Getting mixed reviews on that one.
And we, again,
Yeah.
we have the normal Maura Healey warning.
When is that going to end? When's it supposed to end?
Not soon enough.
It's supposed to end in March?
The hell with Maura Healey ending this? When is the blue lights going to get turned off?
They're not going to get turned off. They're going to be on till July. Come on.
You know, every time I see a blue light, I think of
Kmart.
Singing the Blues.
No, I think it Kmart with the blue light special. Remember?
Yeah,
Kmart,
blue
you said
light
the blue light
yeah,
special?
yeah,
A
midnight
blue light
special? Yeah,
no,
right.
it's a blue light special in hour whatever for whatever.
I'm still not
like,
telling them where the broken blue light is. Let them find it.
Wow. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
I have to find a blue light, they have to find the broken one.
Yeah,
That's
they're
my
not,
philosophy.
Yeah, they're not going to find it. They're not going to look for it. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's not happening. And you know, we always invite you down to come, sit with us and watch the city council meeting because it's interesting, to say the least.
It's a hotbed of collective information.
Right. Right. And facial expressions you miss when you watch on TV. So there is an agenda, which is usually roll call, a moment of silence, pledge of allegiance, the minutes from previous meetings, and then public participation. What are we doing?
How come we go from December 16th and then we miss the minutes for January
already
5th and
approved.
January 6th?
They were probably already approved.
So how come they didn't approve the December 16th?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
I mean, I don't know. And then
I asked,
yeah.
like I said, I
Yeah.
asked stupid questions.
And from the last meeting on February 3rd.
And
And then
then-
public participation, which my partner, Mr. Russell, and Mr. Molly always get up and
And
do
we're
public-
just hoping,
You changed yours. Yeah.
Both Brenda and myself are hoping we get some other people up there to open their mouth.
Right, right,
2.5 minutes.
right. So now as we looked at the agenda, there's no public hearings, which will make it
that's
a
good
short,
news.
which, yes, it is good news, which should make it a short meeting. But every time we say that, something always comes up and they go on and on and on
Oh,
and on,
Jesus,
and then
do
on.
they.
And then on some more.
Matters pending a public hearing.
There's
When are
really
they
only
gonna
one,
get rid of 4625?
which,
That's
how
a
about
done deal.
42923? It's the same thing. They need to, I know, I
Okay.
don't have a clue, but whatever. One good thing, there's gonna be no communication from the mayor, city officials, and city attorney. So we already had that fiasco a couple weeks ago. Now we have committee reports, so budget and finance.
Now, this first one, 0626, they want to transfer $83,504 from the general fund and enterprise fund accounts to various salary funds to fund the CBAs.
But no, it's only the clerical
what
union.
Various salary funds is
It's all, but it's only the clerical union. If you look at it, Local 3, clerical union collective bargaining agreement. So that's the only thing it's for clerical people. And then 2726 is authorization to expend $13,900 of SFY 2026 Commonwealth Project Safe Neighborhood Initiative with Massachusetts State Police, and that's put on by the Rosa Shepherd, Director of Support Services Police Department.
Okay,
Police
let's-
Department? What?
Quick
Okay.
math and magic in my head. Lawrence, 7 square miles. We'll call round that up to 14,000. So that's $2,000 per square mile to make each square mile safer.
Yeah.
Square mile is 640, so 2,000. So that's about $3 per acre.
Okay.
Do we want to get it down to pennies per square foot? No. But again,
I know.
what areas are going to be the Safe Neighborhood Initiative?
I don't know. I would hope that there would be, go to each district, and do, find out, whatever.
Well, the only good thing I've seen so far is last week they had the three major raids. They used a front end loader to take the counterfeit stuff out of 85 Manchester
Oh
Street.
my God.
$480,000 worth. Adidas, Nike, and $20,000 worth of Uggs.
Yeah.
And so Uggs aren't as popular as Nike and Adidas's.
Apparently not.
But
So now this next one.
and then there were the two gambling raids up there.
On Lawrence Street.
That screwy intersection, Trenton Street, and
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. And then, now look at 3826, SEIU Local 3 Library Union Collective Bargaining Agreement. But there's no dollar amount.
well, maybe they're just agreeing to the agreement. Then we'll find out the bottom
Oh,
line.
okay. Okay.
Oh, by the way, one of those.
I see, yeah, okay.
Okay. Housing Committee. This is from last year, surplus declaration, 4,907 square feet of land located at the rear of 47 Hamlet Street.
Which
I saw
is the
part
Frost-
of that
which is-
hearing.
Which is the Frost School.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah.
And one of the person that was fighting for it is a friend of ours.
Right,
So,
right. And it really is useless land.
I
So you
mean,
have the
I know she's not looked upon too favorably by some city officials because she's a chronic complainer about the parking situation on Hamlet Street, which is,
I guess must be okay, because no one's heard for a while.
it is what it is,
Right.
but.
Yeah, whatever.
Uh,
Okay, so in 28, 26, and 29, 26 are basically declaration of surplus property 15A Boston Street, and that's 028, and 029 is declaration of surplus property 15B Boston Street, which goes under the Home Equity Protection Act.
Yeah,
Okay?
and that was
Whatever.
put on by the acting community development director.
Yeah.
Well, again, we won't go into that issue. Won't touch that one at all.
Nope.
Ordinance from last year. Handicap parking at 136 Davis Street.
That's being withdrawn.
And we want to, they want to remove handicap signage at 3 Courier Street.
I don't understand. If you want to remove handicap, why do we need to order a public hearing? Why can't it just be removed?
Because these things are in the city ordinances. In order to,
But
why can't they just ignore them like what we were talking about prior to the show?
I don't understand why it has to be ordered a public hearing. That's so stupid. If you
Come in
just
with a
take it
chop
off.
saw, just cut the sign off right at the sidewalk.
Exactly. What's the big deal? It's a waste of, because you have to advertise it, so you have to pay to put in the paper.
We won't even talk about
Oh,
that.
don't even, yeah, I know.
How much did, they blew that one?
Yeah, I
They
know.
blew that one up. And each of the ads were somewhere around
$250.
200,
if not more.
$225 an ad.
Yeah.
Because when I was on the council, Sitting on my immediate right was a Stella, and they had a whole bunch of those ads, and I started adding them up. She says, "What are you doing?" I says, "I've just added up how much all of these public hearings, the ads for the public hearings, just cost the city." She says, "Well, what do you mean?" I said, "Just cost us $3,100.
But no one cares.
I have no issue with the city paying a portion of it, but if you want something that's going to benefit you one way or another,
You should be paying half of it.
you should pay for it. Handicap signs, it's kind of a strange situation
Yeah.
because the handicap sign does not belong to the homeowner that
Right.
requested it.
Right.
Anybody.
But see, but people think, oh, I get a handicap, it's mine. No, it's not. Anyone who has a handicap placard can park
Yeah.
at that sign.
It is
And
what
people
it
get,
is.
and people get mad. People get mad when you do that. Well, that's mine. No, it's not. But whatever.
Okay.
Personnel Committee, 4026, confirm appointment of Adonis Rodriguez Ramirez to Lawrence Development Authority.
What happened? What happened to the other individual? Did he withdraw?
Oh, for the airport? I don't know. I think they tabled it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I think they
I'm getting
tabled-
those. I'm
but
getting
yeah,
things confused.
But I think this person is replacing Sarah Perez, if I'm not mistaken, on the thing.
I thought he was going for the airport.
No, it's another person for the airport.
Okay.
No, it's the other person for the airport, and I don't
I'm
see
trying
it
to
on.
remember
I
if
don't
the-
see it here anywhere, so I don't know where it went.
Okay, now the good news. There's no public safety, no economic development, and there's no committee of the whole reports.
Okay. Now we have old business. 47925, appropriation of funds, $1 million for schematic design phase, Massachusetts School Building Authority Accelerated Repair Program. That was put on by Adonis Hernandez, Chief Operating Officer, so I'm wondering why it's under old business. Maybe because she's no longer with the school
Only $1
department.
million?
Yeah, and maybe because she's no longer with the school department. So I wonder if that's the reason why
You
it's
could spend a
still
lot
under-
more than $1 million.
But I think it's for a couple schools, if I'm not mistaken, but still. So I don't know if that has anything to do with, she's not there anymore?
Okay. They want the authority to expend $408,474.00 from a MassDOT grant. On what?
Good question.
48125.
I don't know.
But again, I gotta accept it in good faith because
Dan McCarthy.
Dan knows what he's doing.
Yeah. And then on 726, approval of tax increment financing, TIF, agreement between ARGI LLC and the City of Lawrence for property located 470 Broadway. Where's 470 Broadway?
That's the building that they're putting up.
Oh, okay. Did not know that, okay.
That's the only one that would be getting a TIF for
Right,
a new
Okay,
new construction.
okay. Huh, interesting.
You gotta have to look and see who ARGI LLC, who's behind that. Is there
Yeah.
any political overtones?
I kind of think, but I don't know, so I don't want to say anything. Because I don't know.
Okay, this one's right up my alleyway. I spent too many years working on the railroad. Authority to expend $1,649,561, Chapter 130, Federal Highway Administration, Railway Highway Crossing Grant from MassDOT. This, I think, has probably got something to
Rail
do
trail.
with up there, off Beacon Street area.
Oh yeah, maybe, yes.
Because I know they want to, he had mentioned that they want to do something with the track
Yeah,
work up
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And that track just kind of wanders
Yeah,
wherever it
yeah,
feels like
yeah.
across Beacon Street.
I think that, he may be coming to, hopefully he's going to come to my meeting to discuss it and let the people know, because it would, be nice. I mean, Counselor Infante had asked if he would come, and present. So it will be interesting to see. Now we have table matters, which,
There's one that's, in another couple of weeks, it'll be 10 years old.
yeah. Residency requirements, city employees, home rule petition review. That's never gonna happen.
I'll be honest, I have mixed emotions about residency requirements. I would like to see it,
But only if they're qualified.
huh?
I would like to see it, but only if they're qualified for the position.
Okay.
If they're not qualified, no, you don't get it.
But the thing is, I can't let the school teachers go. I mean,
Yeah,
that would be a slap in the face to all the city
that's true.
other city
Yeah.
employees.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And again, we know that the Mass Teachers Association, they pretty much run the State
school,
House
yeah,
for when it
yeah.
comes to residency
Yeah, yeah,
requirements.
yeah. This is something that I know Methuen's doing it, Andover has done it, establishing maximum motor vehicle speed citywide to 25 miles an hour. Like I said, Methuen, Andover, and I think Lawrence should, because the way some of these cars speed, it's ridiculous.
Several years ago, Giovanni wanted to bounce it down to 20 miles an hour.
Well, I'll give 25, not 20,
But
but yeah.
let's see, this public hearing opened and closed, and it was carried forward on December 16th of last year. Again, I keep forgetting to look at what the Rule 12F exception is.
Yeah. Yeah, and adopt new FIRM floodplain map for the city and approve amendments of the city's floodplain management ordinance with latest regulations from National Flood Insurance Program. It was planning director, it was approved 7/7/25, reviewed for possible consideration. Then what does T mean? Tell was tabled 11/18/2025, then was carried forward 12/16/2025 as Rule 12F, another one. And then the auto recyclables group, they were here last time. I think they're coming, probably coming back. They had to do something else. Whatever. So, it was,
Okay, we into new business yet?
yes, we are.
Oh, they're getting ready to give us the business. Authority to expend $1,300,000 Mass Works infrastructure grant from the Executive Office of Economic Development. Yeah,
Authorization to expend $110,000 multiple vulnerability preparedness program
no,
MVP grant from Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs. What is that? Can't wait to see what that's going to be.
does this municipal vulnerability preparedness program affect Election Day?
Yeah.
That's where we're most vulnerable. I'll say it.
Now,
Now, 1, 2. The next two, I'm asking the question, the blanket question, without even mentioning them. Are these two going to fall into the Collins Commission non-union employee status role?
I don't know.
I'm willing to bet they are.
Creation of billing an analyst position for the water department.
What is it? Yeah, the bills were sent out and that was it. What's to analyze?
And creation of executive assistant position for the police department.
For what? What executive needs an assistant?
I don't know.
Or is this a step that you and I have discussed off record?
Bet you it is.
I bet you it is too.
I bet you it is. And if it is, we are in deep trouble.
Easter egg hunt. Oh, egg. I thought they said yeg, meaning
Yeah.
criminals.
Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be cold outside. And then, the next 1, 2, 3, 51, 26,
okay.
52, 26, 53, 26.
The first two there are the same time frames,
I know, I don't understand.
but they have two different permit numbers. One is
I got
God's-
one, yeah.
quintillion 08 and quintillion 09.
I don't know.
And then we have the 10th one is the carnival on the common.
Yeah. It always rains. I don't know why they have a it always rains for the carnival. So now so normally Semana Hispana used to be Father's Day weekend. So now they're in July. So now we have the carnival Father's Day weekend. Go figure. Whatever. And then 5426 Campagnon Common Earth Day citywide cleanup, April 25th from 7 in the morning to 3.
They should put the Campion Common Earth Day should be cleanup should be the weekend after August 2nd.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, and here's yours. You can do this one.
This one's interesting. They want to make Cross Street between Manchester Street and Broadway. This is down there at the sub shop. It's directly across the street from the U-Haul store.
Right.
They want to make it one way from Manchester Street to Broadway. Now, I checked the paperwork at City Hall on this, and all it is just a letter that says request is put on the agenda as Cross Street, one way from Manchester to Broadway. No other particulars. Greg Del Rosario, the District City Council, will put it on. Now, I think I had posted a comment about this
2
on
days prior.
Facebook the day before.
Oh, the day before, 2 days before. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Which will bring it. We'll bring in a little bit. Well,
Yeah.
I'll bring it in
Yeah.
as we discuss it. They want to make it one way, and what I had posted for those who don't, the uninformed who don't follow me on my many Facebook pages, I suggested that they make it one way from Manchester Street to Broadway. Okay, and then to go out on Manchester Street, do like they did at Park Street, put a left turn arrow, make a left turn lane, which the city is so, give them a can of paint,
Yeah.
a couple of arrows on the ground. They want to go out Manchester Street, they can make a left turn before the light turns green,
Yep.
heading south on Broadway. Makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, I thought about it both ways, and this one, the way that Greg has got it, and the way I said
Yeah.
proposed it, makes sense.
Sense, right, yeah.
Okay, but now, a lot of people don't realize a lot of traffic laws are in the city's code of ordinance. And if you go in there, under Muni Code, Lawrence,
Whatever.
Massachusetts, you go in and you go into Title 10, which is vehicles and traffic. They have several sections. And Chapter 10.36.010 restricts parking at all time on that portion of Cross Street on the northerly side, which would be the side by the sub shop and that parking lot for where the audio store
Right,
and the car
right,
part
right,
store is.
right.
They restrict that. No parking at all.
Okay.
And then the southwesterly side of Cross Street between Broadway and Manchester is 1 hour parking during
Wow.
normal business hours.
Wow.
Okay? I realize that the police are understaffed, and I can understand why.
But if are there signs that say 1 hour parking? That's the other
People
thing.
can't read.
Well, yeah.
See, the signs are all printed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble for saying, the signs are all printed in English.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But again, as a quick jump aside, I mentioned this one to Brenda, as I read through these various ordinances, I did find an ordinance where right turn on red are prohibited, okay? Everybody thinks if there isn't a sign there,
You can go.
you can make a right turn on red. Or for that matter, a left turn on red, as long as you're not cutting across opposing traffic. So if I come down Franklin Street, I want to turn onto Common Street, that's a left turn. It's a left turn on red. That is a legal turn by Massachusetts law. If it isn't posted with a
Right.
sign, or it isn't in the ordinances. It is in the ordinances.
Oh, okay.
Now, this one
Yeah.
you guys are going, this is a freebie. This is a laugh one. Going through the traffic ordinances,
Yeah.
Chapter 10.24, streets reserved for coasting. Between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m., there are a list of streets
Oh my God.
that will be shut down to vehicular traffic to allow people to use their sleds and toboggans.
Wonder what year, do you know, does it say what year that was put on?
When that was put on?
Yeah. Does it-
If
Yeah.
I went back and looked at it, I could probably find out when. And the last line of the ordinance is, the DPW shall sand and salt the last 75 feet at the bottom of the hill. Hell, we can't even get them to salt the regular streets.
That was the good old days.
Yeah, the good old days, yes.
Okay, so now we have
Okay,
5626.
so Cross Street,
Yeah.
I can't give Greg a public pat on the back at public's participation because of the rules that are in
Right.
place. But Greg, give you a heads up on this one.
Yep.
It's something
Well,
that
you
is
can,
long
you
overdue.
can thank them before the meeting, because
Oh, yeah, I
it comes
will.
out early.
Oh, that I will.
Yeah, yeah. 5626, childcare parking, 8 Hemlock.
Hemlock Street. That's hilarious.
5726, remove handicap parking, 4850 Juniper Street.
Oh, okay.
Whatever,
Handicap parking at 18 Ames Street.
okay.
And handicap parking at,
136 Bowdoin. I think that's the house at the corner of Bowdoin and Davis, across from Sue.
I'm not sure.
I think that's, it is, yeah, I think that's, but if that's the case, if that's the house, they have parking, they have a parking garage, they have parking, they're parking opposite side. Why do they need a handicap?
So
But I'm
that's
gonna
the
check it out, though.
agenda.
I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, that's the agenda. You know, like I said, we will be there and
Now,
watching
we
right now.
we had an LCAT board meeting yesterday, and I tried to convince them to do this show on President's Day.
Wasn't happening.
Ah,
It's
come
a
on.
holiday. It's a
I-
holiday.
Yeah, I used to be a politician until it dawned on me, illness made it unfavorable. But now with all my spare time,
Oh,
I've
God.
adopted a new hobby,
You have certainly have.
genealogy. Of all the presidents, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 that I cannot make some sort of family relationship to. There's 2 I didn't even attempt, Jerry Ford and Bill Clinton, because they're adopted.
Right.
I'm not sure of their stuff. I did find some rather interesting things. I always wanted to put something together with Obama.
Yeah.
I am related to Obama's mama.
Okay. How are you?
She's my 10th cousin, one time removed.
Okay.
But the most direct president that I'm related to is somebody that was known as Silent Calvin Coolidge.
Wow.
A man of few words, something that I'm not.
Yeah.
I lost
guess,
that
I
one.
don't know. Where did that one? Yeah, that's definitely not.
He's
you.
my 7th
Yeah.
cousin.
Wow.
But again, I got a whole bunch of people that I'm related to, proudly related to,
Two. Yeah.
but it is what it is. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what I say me is doing to stay out of trouble,
God.
for better or for worse.
I'm related to a former mayor of Chelsea.
Mayor of Chelsea?
Yeah. Yep. And also.
Give me the particulars. I'll see what kind of trouble I can get into.
His
Yeah. Give me a name, date of birth.
I don't know the date of birth. I just know his last name was Margolis.
Well, did you know when he died?
No,
okay.
I know just I don't. I've never
Well,
met him.
again, no.
He's my father's cousin. His last name was Margolis, Maigolis. He also had a brother who was a firefighter. He also had another brother who worked for the State House. That was a greeter at the State House for many, many years.
Because, even a name, the fact that he was the mayor of Chelsea, I go in, Google, mayors
It
of
was
Chelsea.
probably the 50s, 60s, maybe 50s, or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And again, from there I backtrack.
Yeah.
From Google I can get a date of birth, maybe a date of birth, a date of death.
Yeah.
And then I can go into something that a good friend, Jim O'Donoghue, turned me on to, was the Latter-day Saints genealogy database.
So you just type in.
I go in, I enter as me, Richard Russell, and then, okay, in your case, I would say Brenda Rozzi, and then I would go through and see if I've got any matches on Brenda Rozzi.
Okay.
And then from there, I click on that, and then I click on another button that says direct relationship, and it will come out and say, as in the case of Obama's mother, 10th cousin, one time removed.
It's amazing how you can find out all this, whatever.
They got billions of, they got the greatest genealogy site going.
Wow.
I mean, I find it fascinating.
And it keeps you out of trouble.
Huh?
It keeps you out of trouble.
Well, not
well,
really.
maybe. I don't know.
You don't know what kind of trouble I can get
That's true,
into.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Found out I was related to the mayor of Lynn,
Okay.
who later was a Kennedy supporter who became postmaster, who lived in the Hart, who lived across the street from Jerry Angiulo.
Oh, wow. Okay.
For those of you who don't know who Jerry Angiulo was, he was the head of the Boston faction of La Cosa Nostra.
Yep.
But again, interesting getting into it.
Oh yeah, because you go, oh my God, look how we relate to. Look, it's like we go,
And we know Tom Spitaleri, our fearless leader here at LCAT. He's into all kinds of
paranormal
things, and one of his things is Haverhill, and he had mentioned Hannah Dustin.
Yep.
And I'm related to her.
Wow.
What was I to her? I was, she was my first cousin 8 times removed.
Okay.
Yeah. That, I still haven't figured out the removed.
Because it's probably, well, yeah.
It is what it is.
And then, my father's parents were first cousins. So I have a thing, and it's like this long because of the relationship and all that. And it was at one point, it was like you meet someone in Lawrence, like, oh yeah, we're related. Oh, okay, yeah, we're related. I'm like, okay, did not know that.
Well, there was one regret that last Patriots Day, I didn't realize it, that Kurt Russell was going to be out there at the Russell historical site in Arlington.
Okay.
Okay. We are related somewhere along the line.
Maybe he'll come back.
Huh?
Maybe he'll come back.
It was a one-shot deal.
Okay.
But I look at it, he did well. He got the gold, and I got Lawrence. You take that one for what it's worth.
Oh my God. Yeah, so.
That was a famous country western song.
So, and just people know, I think Wednesday at 10 o'clock at the library, there's going to be a representative from Congresswoman Laurie Trahan's office and also from Senator Pavel Payano's office. If you want to go talk to anyone, I think I might be interested in going because I kind of want to know why all these organizations get money, but why people who really need it don't get it.
I'm still trying to fathom the one on the second floor of 47 Blanchard Street. Did you?
Oh yeah. But did you hear? But she must have got her notice because they're making everyone move out because they're tearing. They're not. I'm not sorry. They're not tearing the building down. They're going to take all those offices and make them apartments.
I am a preservationist when it comes to old buildings.
They're saving the building. They're not tearing the building down. They're going to actually fix rehab it outside, make it, fix up what has to be fixed up. Then they're going to take the inside and they're going to, make apartments, and they're going to put a better elevator. They're going to refurbish the inside of the building. That really needs to be refurbished. Let's face it.
I was told way back when that building was originally used to print the Eagle Tribune.
Might have been.
Yeah.
Possibly. But I mean, I've seen the plans. There is I think they're missing 3 parking spaces or 4 parking spaces because they have the parking for, thing. Saw the plans. It looks really good. And I think, there shouldn't be any off-street parking because they have the parking.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I do have issues of integrating residential into an industrial site. You have the bakery, you have the ambulance people going up the hill towards Salem Street, going the other way towards Andover Street. You have the ironworks.
Right. But across the street is the elderly housing and houses.
The street is divided.
Yeah.
It's like my street.
Yeah.
District D and District B.
Right.
I can understand that, but all of a sudden to notch out something that's in an industrial zone.
But you know what? There's not very many. At one point, that building was used car dealers who had to have an office, who had to, like auction and things like that. That's what that building used to be. So then it became a little bit better. They put, businesses in there. But it's really, I don't know.
I have to ask an embarrassing question. Is the housing going to be affordable?
Good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know.
We need more affordable and.
Yeah, we do.
As opposed to more housing. Because I don't see anything becoming affordable because when I see outsiders buying, they're not investing in the community, they're investing in their bank accounts.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then like the one at 470 Broadway we discussed earlier.
Is that going to be affordable housing?
Huh?
I would assume that would be affordable housing. No?
Yeah, right.
I mean, but that's another thing. Well, although you have the lofts and all that right there.
Again, you have to go into your assessor's records and see actually who owns 470.
Right.
I have a strange idea who does.
I think I do too, but I don't know.
No, I'm not going to make any blanket accusations.
No.
I don't like blanket accusations.
No.
I like the facts, just the facts. I haven't been served with any cease and desist orders, so I must be doing something right.
It's like I said, it's going to prove interesting because there's not too many other places where people can build. And over where the old train station is, GLCAC was supposed to stop building over there. That's, you know, and then permits are only good for so long. So are they gonna have to come back and get okayed again? I don't know. No, get their thing?
I understand the need to develop these sites. And I have worked around a variety of sites that have been repurposed,
Right.
okay? The last one I worked on was the old Necco wafer factory over in Central Square in Cambridge.
I remember Necco's.
Yeah, I remember that.
They're coming
And
back.
Then earlier, 25 years earlier than that, no, 20 years earlier than that, the old hose factories over in Kendall Square. There was 3 long-ass brick buildings. We had to go in and survey them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we had like 3 or 4 survey crews working on them, and they were repurposed. I got no problem with repurposing something.
But I think if the building didn't sell and the building thing, it would have just been another empty building. You know, so and I saw the gentleman, the father who came to the first meeting, and then the son came to the second, and they seem like nice people. I think they'll, you know.
But my own thoughts about the old train station, that structure should be incorporated into
The plans.
I mean, it can be done.
Yeah.
They're looking for a slash and burn, level it all and start from scratch.
Right. Especially because some of it's historic. Some of the building is historic. Some of it on the side isn't. So if you kept that, maybe, I don't know how, I think they may have to come back. I'm not sure. Let's just see what happens.
See, because having worked as a surveyor, I've worked in a variety of strange situations, and the company I worked for did a lot of work for MIT.
Okay.
And we went over there, and I had to go through one building, and I had to get floor elevations, you know, wall locations and everything, because the next parcel was MIT's, but it was vacant. They wanted to slap a building there. They wanted to make sure the floors
Were level.
You know,
It's the same thing, yeah.
which was good because this was their computer laboratory where all this,
Oh, jeez.
you know, holographs and all
Yeah.
of this good stuff came out. You know, that was fascinating.
Yeah.
Going through that, you know, the fact that the floor was hollow. You lift up one of the panels and it was like 2 foot of crawl space just covered with cables underneath,
wow.
going to the different computers.
Wow.
But again, you know, like I said, I can see stuff being done. But,
yeah. And like I said, I.
But unfortunately, nowadays, greed
Yeah.
is the predominant factor in a lot of business decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know, there is housing on the street anyway, so hopefully.
I'm gonna catch hell for saying this. The past 30 or 40 years, our society has gone to hell in a handbasket because 2 groups of people have been making most of the business decisions, lawyers and accountants,
Yeah.
as opposed to common sense. But
Yeah. You know.
maybe that might have been the kind of thinking that
Yeah. I don't know, it's, you know.
gave me the illness that got me unelected.
Yeah. And where Packard Pharmacy is across from the old
Yeah.
library, they want to redistrict that because so that's gonna come before the council. In fact, I thought it was already on the agenda, but I didn't see it, so I don't know. But that's gonna come before the council.
I came, talking about Packard Pharmacy, I came down Salem Street. So on the right-hand side is the new building that's going up
Oh, the
next
school.
to,
Yeah.
that they put on, and they had put down the roof paneling, the sheet metal.
Okay.
And I was watching them, they were up there, now they were putting plastic sheet insulation, just
Yeah,
big sheet of plastic covering everything, then they're gonna probably obviously put some kind of foam-backed insulation, and then they would put
Yeah.
a roofing material in. So they're going
yeah,
to town on that,
yeah.
and haven't heard of a problem at all. You know why? It was a privately funded construction project.
Yeah.
As opposed to, well, I won't
Yeah,
go
but
there.
it's true, it's privately funded. The church got the money, they raised the money for it.
And
Yeah.
the contractor, it was a no-nonsense,
Yep.
good reputation contractor.
Yep,
And
and
There's a few of them that-
and the way they did it, they built the school, they took the parking area or the playground, they built a school. So then Hafner's let them use the thing across the street.
yeah,
Then once the school was built, they tore down the existing building and now they're building the new. I mean, it's worked out really well.
and they did it on a busy street with as minimal of disruption as
right.
possible.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
the fact that once the school opened, it even got to be a bigger crap show. But
Yeah.
didn't work out too bad.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I mean, probably because various
No.
city agencies didn't have too much say in it.
I mean, during pickup and drop off, there's a little bit of, the street narrows but other than that, there's not a problem at all. I think it's Kennedy, is that the contractor, I think? Doing a great job, doing a really good job.
Yeah.
Well, good for them, And like I said, some construction in the city, not a problem. Other construction in the city, it becomes a nightmare, and that's, what do you do? There's you look at, like the schools. So someone mentioned about Irving Avenue from Lawrence Street to Jackson Street. Because kids have to walk, there's no sidewalks, whatever. Next week, school's closed. That should be top priority on
I know,
Tuesday.
you know it, and I know it.
Top priority on Tuesday to get that all cleaned out.
Well, last week I filed a public record request. As an up-to-date as possible number of parking tickets that have been issued because of this fiasco of a snowstorm. And I asked, who gets that money? And now, the last word that I heard was there were over 2,000 tickets issued.
Okay. At $100 a ticket?
$100 a pop. So that's $200,000 in parking fines. At the same time, you go in and look at the FY26 budget for DPW, they only allocated $500,000 for snow removal. That's it, half
Yeah,
a
I
million.
know.
Last year, they had to borrow 1.7 million because they went over budget. And for better or for worse, Mass General Laws allows the cities to deficit spend
DPW.
on only one issue, snow removal.
Right.
Okay? And you're gonna be kidding me. This is ridiculous. So, getting back to the $200,000 at the time, from a week ago, parking, snow parking tickets, does that go into the general fund, or does that money just slide directly into the DPW?
Good question.
I think they have to request the allocation.
I would think they would have to, but
And then
because wait a minute, because if we're giving parking tickets, the police issue the parking tickets. So when they issue parking tickets, where does the money
probably
go?
go into the general fund.
Okay,
But again,
yeah,
this was a specific question.
Yeah.
And the most embarrassing question, part of the question was, Where were most of these tickets issued? I know I didn't see any tickets up in my neck of the woods.
I saw 2 on my street.
Yeah, I saw one down on,
But what the sad part is, people who live here, people know we have, even if they don't see the blue lights, they know we have odd even parking for snow. But they don't move their cars. So cars have been there with snow all around and stuff. But why, but nothing, I just don't understand. Those should be the ones that are ticketed first. Go around and have the parking people who ticket the thing, let them do it. Because these cars are parked all day. It's not like they're just parked at night. If they're snowed in, they want to make tickets, let them go out and do that.
you're talking about the parking people. I got a chuckle because just after the snowstorm, I saw those parking meter vultures out digging up the kiosks so they could make sure people could get to them.
Of course they could. Of course they were. I'm like, give me a break.
You know, I mean, I know what one of the criteria of the location of the parking kiosks. You're not supposed to have to walk more than 150 feet to a parking kiosk.
Right.
Well, what they do on the major thoroughfares, Broadway, South Broadway, Essex Street, Common Street, they're 300 feet apart on the north side and they're 300 feet apart on the south side, only they're staggered. So the one on the south side is halfway between the two that are on the north street. Now, how far do I have to walk to find a crosswalk to safely cross the street? Duh.
I'm telling you, why would you put, my whole thing is, why would you put a parking kiosk in front of a church? That just blows my mind totally. In front of a church.
How come the mayor never gets a parking ticket on a Saturday in front of that church? Divine intervention?
And what happens when there's a funeral? The very first funeral, that was at St. Pat's after the kiosk, they ticketed the funeral home. Are you out of your mind? Are you seriously out of your mind? A funeral? And you're giving them a ticket? That just, yeah, no. There should have been rules when they did the thing.
I just look at it and
I don't know. I don't know. Some things just blow my mind. It's like, you sit there and go, why? And who is the idiot that thought of this one?
At times, the gross stupidity
Well, yeah. Exactly.
exceeds any of my expectations.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
exactly,
here,
yeah.
hold my beer, hold my Presidente.
Yeah, yeah. Oh
Is there
my
going to be a
God.
run of Presidente on
On
Monday?
Monday, probably. I don't know. I don't know. Be interesting to see what. Yeah. Well, it should be a quiet week. You know, kids are, school's on vacation. Shouldn't be a lot of traffic from my house to City Hall. It shouldn't take me an hour like it normally does sometimes. That's why I get there early, because there's just no way. I mean, the traffic is ridiculous. You know, that's why I just assume although sometimes I don't really want to sit inside city council chambers, but whatever. But I do. But yeah, it's, school's out. That's when this DPW should be going around every single school and clearing the snow. School vacation week. Because kids won't be walking, there'll be no school buses. But then again. But anyway, so got 6 minutes.
Hey,
Any final
I
word?
thought about kids walking to school once a week, give them 2 new Wonder Bread bags.
Oh my God.
You remember those days?
I do.
Yeah?
I do. But you You
Wonder
just
Bread
think
bags, for those of you that are not familiar with what we're talking about, we used to put those, they were cheaper than buying boots.
Right.
And at our age, our feet were constantly growing, but Wonder Bread bags fit every size. One size fits all.
Right. And you just put an elastic on
Yeah.
the top.
Yep. Even
Yeah.
though we had to walk both directions uphill, half barefooted in a
Yeah.
snowstorm,
Yeah.
that Wonder Bread bags worked wonders.
We never had school buses when I went to school. What was a school bus? We never had that.
I look at it, I say the only time I rode a school bus was when we were going to track meets.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
athletic
That's the only
events.
time there was school
Yeah.
buses. We never-
Other than, well, where I grew up in Lynn, if you lived beyond a certain street, they would give you, we didn't have school buses per se. We had, you must remember the old Eastern Mass buses?
Yep.
Eastern Mass. And I think you buy the bus tickets at a very minimal discount, very
Yeah.
cheap. I don't know.
Well, they built the new Lawrence High School. So now they took the Abbott Academy and moved it over to the old high school. So when the Abbott Academy was at the new high school, gee, there was buses that went from north to south. Now that the Abbott Academy is in the north, there is no buses that go from the south to the north. Go figure that one out. Like, yeah, okay. Gets better and better every day.
We have people that are more skilled in planning fiascos than we are in reporting them.
Yeah.
There's got to be somebody sitting there saying, what can we tell Rozzi and Russell will get them going?
And it doesn't take much to do it.
It's
we
Sergeant
just-
Joe Friday, just the facts. That's
Just
all we need, is just the facts.
Oh, the phone calls, I like the phone calls I get from you. You're not going to believe this one.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
Yeah, I don't think so. So Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, City Council chambers.
Yep.
They got new seats. So that's a good thing. They're a little bit more comfortable, but yeah.
The last time I was there, or we were there, we almost got them to put TV on the screen. He was playing around, he's all the Netflix and
Yeah.
Ryuko and this and that. And
Yeah, just
no. All I want is Me
MASH.
TV.
Me TV,
Put MASH
MASH.
up.
We can, it could be behind. We can watch it, whatever.
So
Yeah,
we'll see what.
we see what happens. Hopefully, like I said, this doesn't look like a big meeting, but every time we say that, something always happens and it turns into a big meeting.
I'm trying to think, what have I heard them talking about for weather? I think they're talking snow Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything in the next couple of days,
No.
but it is what it is.
Yeah, just play it by ear, see what happens. Go in, get there early, go in, say hi to people we know, and see what happens.
What
bring-
was the sign that he flashed on the door?
3 minutes.
3?
Yeah. So
So
I want to.
must be down to about 1 minute.
Yeah. Please come and join us. Come say hi.
Yeah.
Let us know you saw our show. Let us know that. Come, just sit and watch.
You gonna?
Come watch your counselors. These are the people you elected. Come see what they're doing for you or not doing for you.
What they can do
for you, right? And let them know. That's why public participation.
There are several that are very
active, outgoing,
consumer oriented.
Yep.
Is that the proper phrase?
Yep.
And there are others that. Oh, I would be remiss. The latest in the political news.
All right.
Councilor at large Selena Reyes has pulled papers, and she is going to be running against Francisco Paulino.
As state rep. State rep.
Essex 16th, I think it is.
Whatever.
District.
Yeah. Which kind of it's like, you go to your constituents, oh, vote for me, I'll do the blah, blah, blah. And then all of a
Okay.
sudden you get elected and you're pulling papers.
I mean, I will be going through and I will be keeping track of all the SEIU money she gets. That's the only reason she got elected. She got all kinds of SEIU money. There will be a daycare sign on every street. I'll say it. It's the truth.
Instead of a chicken in every pot, a daycare center in every street, I don't know.
Hey,
I know,
will
I know, I know.
will I be getting a cease and desist order?
I
I'm
don't
speaking the
know.
truth.
I know. Anyway,
Expectation of
Yeah.
privacy for a politician is a lot less than what your
Yeah,
and my
I know,
expectation of privacy is.
anyway, so Tuesday night, 7 o'clock,
Yes,
City Council
be
Chambers.
there.
Be there, come over and say hi to us.
Yes.
Tell us you saw us, tell
Yep.
us what you want us to talk about, and we will see you then. See you
There'll be
later.
plenty of seats
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of seats,
Yeah.
yeah.